Hello and welcome back to some more F1 2020 and part 39 of our career mode. In today's episode we have the Japanese Grand Prix, and last time out it was hugely dramatic. The last few laps have completely turned the championship on their head, or on its head I should say. Lewis Hamilton retired earlier on in the race. We were dominating proceedings in the race. No, we weren't. I tell a lie. We started from the back, I'm pretty sure, in Russia. But we were running very, very strongly in the race. We started on the medium tyres, which were the worst tyre to be on around there, because tyre wear isn't an issue. So we got those out of the way straight away, got onto the soft tyres, and then it started raining, so some people were hanging on till much later in the Grand Prix. The likes of Leclerc, the likes of Bottas, the likes of Ocon, and they changed to the intermediate tyres and started dominating the race, and we hung on to 10th place in the end. We also got the fastest lap, our 6th of the season, so an extra point there, which is crucial really, but it stops our massive long run of top 5 finishes, which is a bit of a shame. It was a record I was very proud of, but what it does mean is that we're only 11 points behind in the championship now, behind Valtteri Bottas, who managed to take the lead of the championship. Quite unbelievable really, but it's going to be a good one round Japan. We never tend to do well there, so hopefully we can turn it around today. So let's see how we get on in qualifying. Here we come then, up to the line for our first flying lap of the weekend. That's a 1:27 flat, which is only 4th quickest at the moment. We are quicker than Hamilton and Albon, but not as quick as the Italian Grand Prix winner Pierre Gasly or Daniel Ricciardo, who, you know, oh well.
Are you alright? Engine off, engine off.
That is a bit of a disaster. Oh, what a big crash we've just had there. And that's our first big crash of the series, really. We just took a little bit too much curb and couldn't do anything other than be a passenger in that. So that's technically us out of qualifying. I really wonder what will happen. I don't know whether we'll be able to take part in Q2. But that's another disaster for us. And there you go, retirement. So will we start in 16th? No idea. No idea what's just happened. Oh, Perez got... I mean, maybe we didn't even get through, did we? Oh, we did. We got through in 16th place. Will we get through to Q2? I'm not entirely sure. But, well, there you go, 27-0. Which would have been above Kimi. So we would have got through in 15th. But yeah, 16th it's saying there. So I'm assuming that's the end of qualifying. And that is an absolute shocker. We should have been well up there. And I think we would have been, to be honest with you. But we've made another mistake in qualifying, and now we've got to fight our way through the field. So I'll hand over to David Croft and Anthony Davidson, who will take you through this 2021 Japanese Grand Prix.
Welcome along then to the magnificent Suzuka International Circuit, a stone's throw away from Ise Bay in the beautiful Japanese countryside. What surprises lie in wait for us today in the Japanese Grand Prix? A lap of this historic racetrack covers 3.6 miles, and it's the only time during the season that we race on a figure-of-8 racetrack. The drivers can expect some intense G-forces through the 18 corners on offer here as they experience some of the highest average apex speeds on the Formula One calendar. And keep an eye out for overtakes going into the final chicane. Also here, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about the captain. No grip penalties, no mitigating circumstances, just a poor qualifying performance and a very disappointing start position for them today.
They'll have a sinking feeling as they look up from the cockpit and realise they're in a different postcode to the start line for sure. But the one positive they can hold on to is that the car is quick and they can make their way through the field.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. It's Sergio Perez on pole position today, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Verstappen, Daniel Ricciardo, and Leclerc, Sainz, Vettel, Ocon, and Alexander Albon, Norris, Stroll, Pierre Gasly, and Raikkonen, the captain, Schumacher, Nicholas Latifi, and Daniel Kvyat, Magnussen, Grosjean, Russell, and Antonio Giovinazzi starts from the back of the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
Well, here we are down on track then. 15th position, Sergio Perez starting on pole. It shows what pace was in the car. And it's a pressure 13 lap sprint race here. We've got to make our way back up, just like Lewis Hamilton did in Italy at the weekend. We've got to push and get into that top 5. It's damage limitation again, I'm afraid. I think we're going to have to start on the medium
5 races
tyres.
remaining, and you've still got a chance of winning the World Drivers' title. Let's grab a solid points finish.
You know, there's only 5 races remaining. That is quite unbelievable how quickly it comes up on you. That looks okay. Coming in lap 6. Let's go in lap 7 and see how that helps. So it's much of a muchness. But yeah, I think that's going to be a quicker way around. Giving us the track position and the clear air.
Right, let's get the car up to temperature on this lap. We're learning the gears, so go through them all if you can.
Yeah, just giving ourselves track position, hopefully up top, the clear air to put in some laps, and then coming in, getting those soft tyres on to try and rip the shreds out of the tyres. At least get fastest lap as well, you know, that point could come in crucial. But what a poor run of form it's been, you know, after a qualifying result that didn't represent our pace last time out on the formation lap, heading into the gravel. Well, just going to skip the formation lap, and we're just going to hope for the best here. Need to get our focus back, so here we go, ready for the lights. Lights out, away we go here in Japan. And we're away nicely off the grid, trying to get into the slipstream of Kimi Raikkonen. A little bit of contact, but we're through the first corner very safely. Wow, we're all over the place here. Very poor first couple of corners. I wonder whether we've lost a bit of downforce by hitting Kimi Raikkonen. Let's have a little look. This could be crucial. Doesn't look like it. But yeah, just struggling for confidence, and a bit like Bottas, I suppose, in the Italian Grand Prix, just struggling to get into the rhythm that we need, but we need to make positions up fast.
We've held position on lap.
Going down the inside of Kimi Räikkönen here into the final chicane, and we're through. So that's number 1 out of the way. We need to basically get up to the Ferraris, because that top 3 running away with this Grand Prix as it stands. Thank God for Sergio Perez, because if the Mercedes were dominating, we'd almost be without a chance. But I guess Verstappen has got in front of the Mercedes cars, so I'm hoping Sergio Perez is dominating, Verstappen in second, and that at least saves some points for us.
Yellow flag.
Oh, yellow flag behind. We have gone down the inside and somebody's retired. Who is it? It's Hamilton again! Hamilton has retired from 2 Grand Prix in a row. 2 of his engines have gone kaput. And that is huge. Is there going to be a safety car? Hamilton out of the race. But that is surely going to put him virtually out of the championship after being pretty much 100 points in front earlier this season. Hamilton, with 4 races to go, could well be more than a race win behind. It all depends how Bottas does.
Use your overtake button. DRS is being enabled this lap.
But we're up to 12th.
When you are within 1 second of the
Unbelievable drama.
DRS zone.
Want a chance down the inside of Gasly once again, making this overtake position our own. Push him a little bit wide there, but we are through nice and easily. It's up to 11th position now, just 1 place outside the points. All of this is helping. Well, we're past Albon as well. Yeah, both of the strategies are the same. Lost a little bit of time there. Well, once again, straight down the inside of Ocon.
Okay, good work, great pass.
Up to 9th now, so in the points. 2 points now. Closing in on Norris.
We want to pit this lap, so push now.
Right then, coming into the pits on this lap now, obviously, we're not going to be getting track position here. So that's something that's interesting, and, you know, strategy-wise, whether that will help or hinder us, I don't know. I guess at the very least we're not getting any undercuts from the likes of Norris. Up ahead, Ocon behind. But our tyres definitely going off now. Going to stick it into lean mix for the rest of this lap. I know it's going to compromise us with our gap to Norris, but actually it won't matter because we're coming into the pits anyway. As long as we're reasonably close, I think that's all we can do. So Ocon is very, very close behind. We've just got to hope that our pit crew are on form today. Here we come. Oh, and Ocon having a look. Wow, just chucking it up the inside. But here we come into the pit lane then. And we're in. So, there's Bottas out ahead. Is Perez going to come out in front of him? There comes Perez down the pit straight. So he is in. And he's...
Go,
Come on.
You'll be racing on the exit. Go now.
Well, Ocon's beaten us. That's a disaster.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
That is a disaster. Ocon has undercutted us, but look at the amount of grip we've got on those soft tyres. Compared to Ocon, he is round our outside and actually has spun round now. Yeah, might have been a bit of fault in it for us, but not a lot we could do about it. We haven't even been warned by the stewards for that. So,
Green flag.
we've got 5 laps pretty much on these soft tyres to get as high up as we can. How many points can we salvage out of this? Well, look at this. Right behind Norris now. Couldn't quite get the move done, but probably going to manage it
Behind is
in our
2.7 seconds.
favourite overtaking spot on the track. Yeah, we've gone for it and we're through. Bulldozer Arnold strikes again. It was very important that we got that move done quickly. So the 2 Ferraris now. We've got Ricciardo and Sainz up ahead as well. I think we can get them all before the end of the Grand Prix. And hopefully a fastest lap as well. What a move that is! And we're through. Now then, can we get Vettel? We got 3 laps left. Chance on Vettel. Go down the inside just like we did on Leclerc. And we're through. Just about. And now, pushing clean air, try and get that fastest lap. And get that extra point.
Fuel now. The tank is empty.
Well, final lap of the race. We're not going to get fastest lap. We're certainly not going to get any more positions. These soft tyres are pretty much dead and buried. Sergio Perez has won the Japanese Grand Prix. Bottas gets the fastest lap, so that's going to be an extra point he gets on us. We're going to come across the line though and salvage 6th place, which I think is about the best we could have expected today.
Let's have a quick look at how the drivers' standings have changed. Valtteri Bottas passes his rival to take over the lead of the Drivers' Championship. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to the captain. They demonstrated a very delicate touch in close proximity to other cars, as well as showing a lot of maturity and patience in difficult situations.
Let's move on to the constructors. The lead at the top comes down after a strong weekend from the challenging pack. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Well, what a crazy race. Perez wins it in the end. Bottas finishes second, 7 seconds behind. What a dominant performance. Verstappen finishes third, Sainz fourth, Ricciardo fifth. We finish 6th in the end. But, 8 points, we'll take that. We lose another 11 in the championship, so we're now 20 behind Valtteri Bottas. 4 races to go. It's going to be an exciting finale. If you've enjoyed that, make sure you hit the thumbs up button down below. It really does help out. It means a lot to me as well. Subscribe to the channel for weekly F1 content. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching and goodbye.